All right. Thank you for joining us this morning. As you're about to hear, we are going to go over some pretty important information concerning our district, and it really shows that our district is on the rise. Our district is improving where it matters. I don't want to steal this man's thunder, but I want to get him up here, talk about really the importance of these numbers, what it signifies, and what we do moving forward. So without further ado, Superintendent Ben Schuldner, take it away.
Good morning. It's an honor and privilege to be here today representing the Lansing School District, and today is a really special day. We got our test scores back from the state, and what it shows is that, as you heard from Ryan, we are a district on the rise. It is really quite incredible the change that has happened in this district over the last 4 years. We, of course, have provided a bunch of the data, but just to start to put things in perspective, that over the last 3 years, we now have test scores that are double what they were previously in certain grades, in certain subjects. The fact that in math, in grades 4 and 5, we went above 100% growth is incredible. The fact that in English, you've been seeing that around the state, English scores went down in 3rd grade, ours went up. And in fact, if you look at over the last couple of years, they've been gone up about 24% from where we were. The reason why this is so important is proficiency. Having a child actually be at grade level and be proficient is one of those huge things that a school district needs to focus on. Now look, kids are not just one number. That's why we care about graduation and attendance and if they're happy and healthy and safe. But when we get these kinds of results, we want to make sure that the community knows, because this community is so supportive of our school district. This community cares deeply about our children, and the fact that we can now share this really wonderful and positive work is great. But it's not about me, and it's not about leadership. This is about the educators, the principals, the teachers, the parents, the children. Everybody had a part in this. And what you see behind me, the wonderful, wonderful people, they're the ones that really need to take the credit. We're so happy to be joined by principals of our school, leadership of our school, because I want them to be able to take, kind of really bask in this huge win. The other group of people that really need to be thanked is our school board. None of this happens without the school board's support of the work that we're doing, of investment, and then of course the last thing is the community writ large. We're not able to do the work unless the community supports us, and the work that you are seeing is really tremendous. The fact that our English scores are up, our math scores are up, our science scores are up, our social stories scores are up. Over the last 4 years, it has been an incredible journey, and we're just so thrilled to be able to share this with all of you. How did we do it? A lot of people are asking that. The way that we were able to do this is with a laser-like focus on student achievement and by making sure that our educators are being supported. We have one of the highest starting salaries in the area. We have new curriculum. We have new buildings. We have new facilities. We have new all sorts of things. We have great professional development. We're doing all this stuff, great leadership from the school level, from the district level. None of this happens in a vacuum. Things don't just magically happen. And so what today we're doing is we're just celebrating the brilliance of our children, the brilliance of our educators, and of course the support and love of our community. So with that, I want to thank everybody for being here. We are so proud of the work that's happening. Our test scores are up, but so of course is our attendance rate and our graduation rate, and our facilities are better. Lansing School District really is a district on the rise. And with that, I want to turn it over to our first Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Jessica Benavides, who can talk a little bit more about what's happening in our schools and why we're so proud of the work that is happening and of course the results that we're able to share today. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It's a true pleasure to be here as the first Deputy Superintendent. It is just pride and joy that I have for our schools and for our families and for our students, because what our Mstep numbers are really saying is that our students are even more prepared for the real world. So as we move forward as a district, I want to thank all of our teachers and our principals. They have really moved forward with intentionality, as our district staff has as well, with selecting really rigorous curriculum that we're using in all of our classrooms, and also just the care that our teachers take every day with our students to make sure that they're getting everything that they need on a daily basis. One thing that I'm really proud of this district for is really breaking down any of the barriers that our students and families may have, making sure that they're getting to school, and making sure that we have loving and supportive people that are all around them. I'm really proud of the principals. We have 3 of them here today, but we have many more in our schools, and they have really been dedicated to making sure that all of our students are getting the academic progress that they need and that they deserve. Our families really have been wonderful partners with us in this, and making sure that their students are also making sure they're getting to school, making sure they're doing their homework, and all of the things that are really important to support our children and our families here in Lansing. So again, I just am really proud of the efforts that everyone has put in place. These numbers are really fantastic, and what I often say, if you've seen me in front of the school board, we often talk about you see 3%, 5%, but these are hundreds of students that we're impacting that are more proficient, these are things that are above and beyond grade level expectations, and so we're really just proud of the work that's happening and the true impact that it's having on all of our students. So with that, I will turn it back to our superintendent.
So we also appreciate that you'll probably have other questions, but I want to bring up our comms director to make sure that press has a chance to ask us anything. We'll be happy to take questions here or an individual. You're certainly more than welcome to talk to the principals as well as senior leadership because this is such a great story. We want to make sure that you're able to ask anything that you want. So you can do it from here or separate.
Molly's up there. Any questions from the gallery?